Hello and welcome to the roundup of day one of the Irish Nurses and Midwives Organisation's 93rd Annual Delegate Conference. We are gathered here in the National Conference Centre in the Gleneagle Hotel in Killarney, and we have over 300 delegates gathered with us today. Today's sessions were essentially involved into two parts. The first part was an internal session concerning organisation finances, rules and so on and so forth, and a number of motions were debated in that area. We then had a presentation on recruitment and retention by our colleague Claire Tracy, who detailed our priority areas for recruitment and retention, the whole question of new graduates, private nurses, nurses in acute hospitals and private acute hospitals, and then this whole issue of how we retain members and so on. That was very dynamic, and it set out clear policy objectives for the organisation in the coming year. We then had a presentation from Mr. Tony O'Brien, the Chief Operations Officer of the Special Delivery Unit based in the department, and he explained the work of the unit to date, what it has done to ease overcrowding in A&E departments across the country, and what it intends to do in terms of monitoring hospital performance. And then Tony had some questions and answers with delegates in the conference, which I have to say was fairly robust in terms of the requirements, what the SDU is seen to have done and what the SDU and the department and the HSE needs to do. And then finally, we had a session on social policy motions, which ranged from a very wide number of topics, from the whole question of international conflict and protection of health professionals during international conflict. We then had motions about the right for collective bargaining, the need for the government to implement its stated intention under the programme to ensure all workers have the right to collective bargaining. And we then had other rights, other motions that detailed about the whole area of the role of nurses in wider society and so on. Very a busy day, a very dominant day if you like, very focused again, it has to say, about safe practice, which seems to dominate the whole of this three-day event. That was day one. Join us again for a roundup and a full update on day two, which is a full day, which will also have Nora Casey giving us address, she of Dragon's Den fame. Thank you.